Alright, I had talked about, got a new idea to try to help solve the problem with the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico by BP. And now I'm going to show you what I've got, and hopefully get this out to the media and to BP, and hopefully they will see that I can solve this problem, and I believe I do have the answer to it. So let me show you what I've got. Alright, I want to demonstrate. This is the well out in the Deepwater Horizon. Let's just say it's the pipe going down to the ocean, and this is the base, say, of the wellhead right here. This is a device that I've come up with, and this is a flex hose type device which can be manufactured. This actually has a rubber boot on the bottom here that will go over the main base of this well. At the top it has another orifice that would actually let a rubber boot seal it when it comes to the surface. It also has hoses and valves, and these can be attached after it comes to the surface. You can have the hoses attached. I have them on there now, and I'm going to show you how this would work. You'd take this and slide it over the pipe, and which I'm going to do right now in just a second, and demonstrate how that would work. And you would seal at the bottom using robotics to tighten the rubber boot around the housing, which would make the oil go up through this flex hose and bring it to the surface. And then you could actually siphon all the oil that would be inside this diameter, inside this housing, that's being spewed out of the bottom here. And we'll demonstrate that. Hold on. Alright, here's the flex hose housing, just like this. It would slide over the main pipe, which is BP's well. It will slide down with cable control, taking it down to the bottom. Alright, the flex hose slides down main well shaft and goes over the main housing on the boot here, and it slides down over it. It has a rubber boot which will slip over the main housing here. Once you get this sealed, you can use robotics to tighten a band that's inside this housing. It would actually tighten the rubber boot around the base of the main well. Once that's tightened, then you can have a valve up here that could actually close an orifice, which I don't have on this demonstration, but it's very simple to do, and let the pressure of the oil being captured now bring this sleeve up. Or you can still manually bring it back up with cables if you want, either way. Point is, you're bringing the oil being lost now into this housing, and this housing is quite large compared to the pipe. So it would come straight up. As it comes to the surface, you would cap it here, siphon off the fuel. Alright, now as you see, the flex hose comes up to the surface from the inner oil being filled within the orifice, comes up, and it comes to a boot already on the main pipe, and it goes into the boot, slides in as so, and then of course you would have an inner band that would be tightened from the surface to seal it. And then once this is sealed and locked in place, you now have oil coming from this pipe that's going to the ocean floor. You have all the oil being spewed from the bottom of the well coming into this big flex hose that can handle the oil coming up through it. As the oil comes up, you never let too much pressure build because you have the release valve or pressure here. 2 hoses, or you could have 4 hoses, many as you want. And you have valves to cut them on and off, so in case for some reason you need to stop it or whatever you need to do, you need to bring one in, one out. You may have to have a storage container on this side, and you need to move one from this side. So you could shut the valve off here, on or off, and it would stop the flow on this side, but yet still let it release on this side. So you never let the pressure build up to damage the device. So that's the idea, but it would relieve the pressure that you're relieving the pressure here through the main line, and now all the oil, that's so much pressure they can't cap. You're catching all that oil through this flex hose, and you're still releasing the pressure because it's never building up enough. You get several different lines to get the oil out and put it into storage, wherever you may want to put it. And you have control with the valves to adjust wherever you want to send it. So I think this will solve the problem, and I'm more than positive that it would solve the problem. And I hope someone will take a look at this with BP and the government, and let's just let's solve this problem. Let's get this oil stopped. Let's get it out of the Gulf of Mexico. Clean it up. Thank you.